Oh my God, Liam, did you see the news? That huge earthquake in Alaska.
Wow, I just saw the alert pop up on my phone. A magnitude 7.2? That is seriously big.
Right? And then the tsunami warning. Can you imagine? Okay, we have to talk about this.
Absolutely. Let's get straight into it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Learn Speak English Fast. I'm Luna.
And I'm Liam. We are so glad you're here with us today for a very current, very real world episode.
That's right. Today, we're talking about the earthquake and tsunami alert that just happened in Alaska. We're going to break down the English you need to understand breaking news like this.
Whoa. Chloe, did you feel that?
Feel it? The whole house is shaking. Is this a big one?
Okay, yeah, this is a big one. Get away from the window.
Oh my God. Look at the water in the dog's bowl. It's sloshing everywhere.
Is it over?
I think so. Wow. My heart is pounding.
What's that? Your phone?
Oh no. It's an official alert. Tsunami warning. In all caps. Oh,
What? Really?
it's a tsunami warning in effect for coastal areas. Move to higher ground immediately. Okay.
Higher ground? Where do we go? The school? The hill behind the town?
No. The school. It's the designated evacuation spot. Okay, grab the go bag. I'll get the Doug.
Keys, wallet, phone. Got him.
Don't forget your jacket. Let's go.
Wow, I felt my own heart start pounding just listening to that.
Exactly. That rapid-fire conversation is so realistic. No time for long sentences when you're in a real emergency.
For sure. Let's go is basically my internal monologue all the time.
I can believe that. Okay, let's break down the language we heard there and the language being used in the real news reports.
Perfect. So, first, the earthquake itself. They said, "Is this a big one?" In news reports, you'll hear a more technical term.
Right. You'll hear about the magnitude. They'll say, it was a magnitude 7.2 earthquake. Magnitude just means the size or strength of the quake.
So, a magnitude 2 is tiny. You might not even feel it. A magnitude 7, well, you heard it. The whole house is shaking.
Precisely. You might also hear the words tremor or quake. They're just shorter, more conversational ways to say earthquake. Like, did you feel that tremor?
I like quake. It's short and punchy. Sounds more dramatic. A massive quake hit Alaska.
It does. And after a big quake, there can be smaller ones. Those are called aftershocks.
Ooh, that's a good one. So the big one is the earthquake, and the little ones that follow are the aftershocks. Got it.
Now, for the most important part of this event, the water. Chloe got an alert on her phone.
Yes, a tsunami warning. That sounds terrifying. What's the difference between a warning and, say, an advisory? I've seen both words used.
Excellent question. This is a really important distinction. A tsunami warning is the highest level of alert. It means a dangerous tsunami is believed to be imminent or is expected.
Imminent. So, like, it's coming right now?
Exactly. What a warning is issued, you don't wait around. You do what Chloe and Mark did. Evacuate immediately.
The alert told them to move to higher ground. That phrase is key in any flood or tsunami situation. It means get away from the coast and go up a hill, a mountain, or to the top floors of a strong, tall building.
You wouldn't want me to build it, that's for sure. But yes, higher ground is the goal. No, a tsunami advisory is a level down. It's less serious.
Okay, so an advisory means what? Maybe get your toes wet?
Something like that. An advisory means a tsunami is possible,
one that could create strong currents or waves dangerous to people in or near the water, but it's not expected to cause major flooding on land.
So, with an advisory, you should stay out of the water and away from the beach, but you don't need to pack your bag and run for the hills.
Correct. So, in the Alaska event, they first issued a tsunami warning. That's the verb we use, to issue a warning.
And then a little while later, after they assessed the situation and realized a giant wave wasn't coming, they changed it.
Yes, they downgraded the warning to an advisory. To downgrade something means to reduce its level of importance or seriousness.
So it went from super dangerous down to just be careful.
You got it. You can see this in other contexts too. The hurricane was downgraded from a category 4 to a category 2. Or even in business, the company's stock was downgraded by the analysts.
Ooh, I like that. So let's review the flow. A magnitude 7.2 earthquake hits, the authorities issue a tsunami warning. People are told to move to higher ground.
Then new information comes in. The threat isn't as big as they first thought. So they downgrade the warning to an advisory.
And everyone breathes a huge sigh of relief and probably starts making jokes about it. I know I would. Well, that was a fun morning jog up a mountain.
It's a coping mechanism. One other phrase from the scene was go bag. Chloe said, grab the go bag.
Yes, a go bag. That's like an emergency bag, right? With essentials in it.
Exactly. It's a bag you have packed and ready to grab in case you need to evacuate quickly. It might have water, a first aid kit, copies of important documents, a flashlight.
And snacks. You can't forget snacks. An emergency is no time to be hungry.
A very valid point. So, a go bag is for a quick evacuation. That's the noun. The verb is to evacuate.
Like in the scene, they had to evacuate their home. The school was a designated evacuation spot. Designated just means it was officially chosen for that purpose.
Perfect. You're getting all the lingo down.
I'm ready for the next quake. I mean, not ready. I'd still be terrified, but I know what the news was saying.
And that's the goal. Understanding the language reduces the panic a little bit.
For sure. Okay, should we try using some of these phrases in a different situation?
Let's do it. A mini role play.
Okay, so this time, let's imagine the immediate danger has passed. The tsunami warning has been downgraded to an advisory. You are a TV news reporter on the scene.
Got it. I'm standing here live, trying not to get my microphone wet.
And I'll be a local resident you stopped to interview. A guy named Dave, who's just, a bit shaken up.
Perfect. Okay, and action. I'm standing here in Kodiak, Alaska, where just hours ago, residents were scrambling to move to higher ground following a tsunami warning. The warning has since been downgraded to an advisory, but the tension is still in the air. Sir, do you have a moment?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
You're a local resident. Can you tell us what it was like when you heard the warning was issued?
Oh man, it was wild. The quake itself was intense, a real shaker. Then the sirens went off. We just grabbed the kids and the dog and drove. Didn't even think, just drove up the hill.
A terrifying experience. And what was your reaction when you heard it was downgraded?
Just relief, total relief. You start thinking the worst, after a magnitude 7 quake, you don't take chances with a tsunami warning. But yeah, we're glad it was just an advisory in the end. We're heading up now to check for any damage.
Thank you for your time. A story of relief here in coastal Alaska as the community returns home after a very tense morning. Back to you in the studio.
And scene. Nicely done.
Thanks. It's fun being the traumatic reporter. You were a very believable Dave, by the way. Very shaken up.
I was channeling the adrenaline. But you see how those key phrases just slot right into a natural conversation?
Totally. They're the building blocks of understanding the news story.
You know, Liam, it makes me think the way communities react to emergencies can be so different depending on the culture.
That's a fascinating point. What do you mean?
Well, in some places, there's a lot of outward emotion, shouting, crying, expressive panic. It's seen as a normal and healthy release of fear.
Whereas in other cultures, the ideal is to remain calm and stoic on the outside, even if you're terrified on the inside. A stiff upper lip, as the old British saying goes.
Exactly. And neither is right or wrong. They're just different. It's about what the community values, emotional expression or public composure.
I also think about community versus individualism. And the scene we heard, everyone knew to go to the school. There was a community plan.
That's true. In places with a strong community focus, the first instinct is often to check on neighbors, help the elderly, and work together.
In more individualistic societies, the first instinct might be to secure your own family first, and then think about the wider community later. Again, it's not a judgment, just a different cultural script for how to act in a crisis.
It's really interesting. And it's why those official, clear instructions like move to higher ground are so important. They cut through all the cultural differences and give everyone the same simple goal.
A universal language of survival.
Wow, that was deep, Liam. But true.
Well, on that profound note, that's all the time we have for today. We hope this episode helped you understand the news and feel more confident with real-world English.
It was a serious topic, but an important one. We'd love to hear from you. How do people in your country react to emergencies? Is there a lot of community planning? Let us know in the comments. We read every single one.
And if you found this episode helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who is also learning English.
It's the best way to support the show. Join us next time where we'll be talking about a slightly less stressful topic, I hope. Maybe something about planning a vacation.
Let's do it. From natural disasters to travel plans, it's all real English.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
Bye for now. Boom, booping, boom, boop, boop, blah. Boom, 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 boom.